You're watching txtNationTV, and in this episode, we'll be unboxing the LG V10 with T-Mobile. Hey guys, you know me, my name's Rusty G, and I actually want to change things up a bit. I've been a Samsung guy for quite a while, still an Android guy, but Samsung it up for quite a while. You've seen my video of unboxing the Tab S2, the S6 Edge with AT&T, the Note 5, which actually I'm recording on now, but I wanted to kind of change things up. So I wanted to try out the V10, basically because of what it's touting. You've already seen the videos. There's a lot of reviews out there. There's a lot of people throwing this thing around, and that's kind of the reason why I wanted to get this thing and try it out. So I just wanted to actually get this thing in and test it out myself, and I just got it in today. So I'm gonna get this thing started here, and there it is, just the box. And this is very reminiscent to the Samsung box casing that we saw earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here, and let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing. All right, guys, taking a look right at the box again. This is the T-Mobile variant of the V10. Everyone pretty much already knows about this phone. If you don't, you've been living under a rock for quite a while. Basically, we're looking at a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor that we have in here. You've got a 2560 by 1440 Quad HD screen with a multifunctional second screen that everyone's been showing off that actually allows for notifications and things like that. This is a 5.7-inch screen. And you have an f1.8 aperture lens on this thing with a 16 megapixel camera on the back, with a 5 megapixel camera on the front times 2, one with an 80 degree and one with a 120 degree for taking better selfies. So let's go ahead and take a look see here. Again, very reminiscent of the Samsung case that the Samsung Note 5, the Samsung Galaxy S6, and the other Samsung variants that come in. The only thing is we've got a branding right there as soon as you open up the case. And this actually doesn't separate. This is kind of like a book. A little different, but okay. You've all probably already seen this, so let's take a look see here. There it is, the V10. Now this is the black 64 gig version. They only sell a 64 gigabyte version because if you go and you purchase this between, I forget the date, I think it was like November the 1st and the 15th, there's actually a promo that, and that's the reason why I'm doing this unboxing, is because I'm getting the promo for the free extra battery and for the micro SD card 200 gigabyte, because this thing can actually take up to 2 terabytes of storage. One design feature that I do like better than I do with my Samsung Galaxy Note 5 is this rubber back. With the military grade specs this has for dropping, it actually has a metal chassis all the way around, and you have this rubber back for a better grip. The one thing I do like that Verizon does, and I believe AT&T might, I haven't seen the AT&T version, but T-Mobile doesn't have their logo back here on the back. I like that. But better grip, and basically I can toss this thing around. It'll be just fine. Everything that'll be different for me, though, will be on the back, because the clicker for everything, for your fingerprint scanner, for your volume up, volume down, is going to be on the back. There's no physical buttons on the front, except for obviously the touch screen, but we'll get to that in a moment. With this, I did see a few of those out there that came with headphones, but I believe that was for the promotional gold ones that came out. So with the T-Mobile and pretty much all the other standard ones, you're going to be getting a battery, your standard micro USB cable that comes in for charging. I probably won't even be ever using any of that, just because I already have so many chargers lying around the house anyway, just to verify no headphones. And then the standard wall wart. And let's take a look at this one. See here, travel adapter. So I'm not sure if this one's fast charging. I'd have to come back to you on that one. But anyway, and the other standard paperwork in the back for the rest. And then make sure I don't show off any of my serial numbers there. But basic paperwork that no one ever reads, and that's pretty much it. That's what all comes in the box. But we're actually here for the LG V10, and again, this is one of the Android phones left that actually has the removable back. So actually what you can get in here and do is what the Samsung Note 4 used to be able to do, is remove the back, and you get in, put your battery in,
and you'd be good to go. Same thing here. You have your SIM slot card as well as your micro SD. But obviously, Samsung took that away, and I've now knocked the camera sideways, just now realizing it. But sorry about that. But yeah, so removable battery. And again, if you bought this up until like November the 15th, you can actually get another battery with a charger and a 200 gigabyte micro SD card. So let's get this thing powered up and turned on. Alright guys, so I've got everything set up here, and just kind of want to show this off as we get going. I didn't really do anything. This is all just standard setup straight out of the box. It just, other than my name really. You'll see here at the top in the second screen, this is kind of what the V10 is being known for, is that second screen. You can actually, and there's the settings for the screen. Of course, it's got Wi-Fi error because I haven't set that up. But you got your extra applications here that you can run, which is kind of reminiscent of the Note 4. For those of you that have the Edge that went all the way down the side. Yeah, kind of reminiscent of that, having the apps on the side, but this is here on the top. Which is kind of nifty to have. Obviously, coming from the Note 5, one thing that I will kind of miss is having the home button on the front, but we have our soft touch buttons here for that, and everything for the LG V10 is on the back, volume rocker, and then your power home button there on the back. One thing that the V10 does have that the Note 4 and the Note 3 had right here at the top, and you may not be able to see this, but it is an IR blaster. So I can download some of those apps to do the TV remote, and I can actually take care of remoting to my TV or home theater device if I have it. So kind of nice. Another thing that the V10 has that most smartphones don't have right here in the top is, I talked about this in the opening, was the dual front-facing cameras. One with an 80-degree camera, and then one with a 120-degree field of view, so that you get a wider selfie. Or you can put them both together, or you can use all three cameras at once and actually do kind of a neat little three-view camera thing all at once, which is kind of cool. The two cameras up front are 5 megapixels. The camera in the back is a f1.8 aperture lens, 16 megapixel that you've got there. And one great thing about this is when you go into the video, and let's see if I can find this here. Do you want to tag? But sure, let's go with that. And let's go, and you'll notice here at the top in the camera, you can actually go into manual mode, and this is starting to get very popular with the high-end smartphones, just like the Galaxy Note 5 that I have. You can go in and change your ISO settings. You can go in and change your background. You can change manual focus, white balance, all that stuff. Another great thing is in this camera, when you go over to, let's see if I can find it. I haven't done this yet. Okay, so this is manual mode for doing video, and this is great because much like they've done with the camera, as far as taking photos, you can do the same thing with video. And because this thing has 3 audio processors, and you'll actually see there at the top, the audio processing, it's actually kind of giving me meters as I go along, because you can actually change where it's being. Oh, look, there I am. I flipped the camera. Who knew? I didn't even know that. So you can actually flip cameras without having to touch a button. You just kind of swipe and flip the camera, so that's pretty nice. And you can actually swap back around. There we go. Just that way if you wanted to. But you got manual focus, white balance, ISO settings, shutter speed, everything there. That's one of the other things that they're talking about is the manual camera mode with this phone. So that's pretty awesome that you can control a lot of different things. And with so many different, or with the 3 different audio samplers, or not samplers, I'm sorry, with the 3 different audio processors inside, you should always get the best audio when it comes to video recording. So that's one of the great things about this camera. Let's see here. But that's it pretty much in a box. Just to show you this is my girlfriend's Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and kind of see them side by side here. And I'm going to put those lined up right there at the bottom. That's screen size. They're pretty much exactly the same. The only thing that you're not seeing is there's a line right here where the second screen comes in at. So they're basically pretty much the same size as far as screen, because it is a 5.7-inch screen. You're just getting that second screen there at the top. So as far as phone size, it's pretty much exactly the same. Again, the only difference is because of the home button being on the bottom and the home button being on the back is the major difference. But that's pretty much it for the unboxing, guys. Just a quick glance at the LG V10. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'm going to actually try to do a full review camera shootout against the Note 5 and a couple other different things just for comparison. And I'm going to kind of rock this for a few days. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, Remember, this is a military-grade droppable phone. I can pretty much have this thing go wherever I want it to, because it's going to be fine. I actually have a few cases on it coming this way. So, but for right now, thanks again for watching, guys. If you want to catch me up and follow me, you can find me on txtNationTV. That's txtNation.tv. That's the website where you can find out all of our past videos, upcoming videos, anything that we do. You can follow us on Twitter. We're at txtNationTV. You can find us on Google+. It's gplus.to/txtNationTV. You can find us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/txtNationTV. And you're probably watching this already on YouTube, but it's youtube.com/txtNationTV. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and then subscribe. Hit that like button down below and share the video if you can. Again, like I said, I'm hopefully going to be doing a side-by-side video comparison, photo comparison, all sorts of stuff like that for these two, the V10 versus the Samsung Note 5. Thanks again for watching, guys. You have yourself a great rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next video.